我が流派の真の力を見極める男と出会えるとはな。よかろう、このクレトの刀お前に捧げよう。またいつか相まみえよう。
Hi everyone, this is Chronicle. I'm going to talk about this Creto, and he has a recently dropped blast from the Omizu or Spy. And then right now he's using the katana instead of kunai, the 2 dagger. And then I have maxed all of his gates, include the Kaigen Laser, and I equip with everything, include the new Mementos and old Mementos. His overall status is not bad, especially the speed is super high. It's one of the highest from the fire unit. And the physical attack is about 1.5k, not bad, and his HP is about 10k, okay. And the rest is average. And then next is the leader skill. For the fire units only, all of them will have HP plus 50% and jump attack plus 20%. So this leader skill is very good for the jump attack, but it's really nothing much. And then if you master his 3rd gate, the jump attack change into all attack up 20%. So it's much more better leader skill compared to the jump attack, but it's only increased by 20%, so beware. And then next is the main ability. For this first skill, even though there's no adjustment but it's still a very good skill, for the 1 turns, it greatly increases his evasion, basically it's 100% evasion, and permanent increase his evasion. So basically you can use this skill for the emergency use, so that he can evade all types of attack except for the 100% hit. And then for the next skill, for the 5 turns, his slash attack increase and evasion up, and permanent increase his evasion. So this skill is very good to use from the start, so that he will have a high evasion for 5 turns, and after that his evasion permanent increase a bit, and then you can stack with this skill, yeah, so that the evasion greatly increase after this, but both of them you only can use 1 time, so beware. And then for the next skill is, it is an area fire slash attack with strong blind status, and during the blind status, the opponent will have dual cost greatly increase, and then after this skill, he will move to the selected location you choose, and then if the opponent have the blind status, the skill power greatly increase, and the moving range is 4, and the AoE is a 5x5 square, it's quite big, and you can use 5 times. So basically if the opponent have the blind status, most likely most of the attack will be missed on Creto after when you activate the evasion up, except for the 100% hit, so beware. And then for the next skill is, it is a moving skill, and for the 3 turns, he will target provoke the enemy within the area, and then also reduce their accuracy, and the moving range is 4, and the AoE is a diamond 4, so it's super big AoE. So basically this skill is quite good, especially his evasion is quite high and reduce the opponent accuracy, so that most likely all of the attack will be missed except for the 100% hit, and of course if the opponent have the blast status, it is even better. As well as he has the range ability is counter attack, so it's quite good. It is a first strike counter plus evade, if you evade the attack. And then for the next skill is, it is an area fire slash attack, and with the dual damage, and the shooting range is 3, and the AoE is a diamond. So basically this skill is similar with the main ability skill, well, nothing much, but your ally will be getting the damage as well, so beware. And then for the next skill is, it is a moving fire slash attack, and it knocks the enemy reaction ability, and with the healing disabled. And during this status, the opponent will have physical attack graded down, and the shooting range is 5. So this skill is very good for the physical attacker, but provided the opponent doesn't have any status immune against this healing disable. And then if you master his 5th gate, this skill change into, the overall skill power increase, and when the opponent have the healing disable, it added as well the fire resistance down and slash resistance down. Yeah, and it's a grading down. So this skill upgrade is really very good, especially against the raid boss, since most of the raid boss doesn't have any healing disable immune, so that you have a high damage on your slash attacker, especially Zaha or Ukachi, those characters. And then next is the side ability. Well, this second skill is the only changes from the side ability, the rest is the same, and same goes to this last 2 skill. It is used to be from the main ability, but it switched to side ability. Yeah, so you still can use these 2 skills, but there is really nothing much. So for this second skill, it is a fire non-type attack, and super strong versus a wind plus pierce attack down for 3 turns, and if the opponent is a wind unit, it reduces the all attack. So this skill is really very good against a wind unit, but other than that it's really nothing much, of course. And then next is a reaction ability. Only applies to the physical attack. It is a probability of first strike counter against the enemy only, and it is an area attack. And then for the 1 turn, the opponent will have physical attack down, and skill attack can be activated, and the shooting range is 3, and the AoE is a diamond. So this reaction ability is quite good. As I said earlier, his evasion is quite high so that he can attack the enemy and evade the attack. But it only applies to the physical attack and it's not so good for the long range attacker, so beware. And then for the next reaction ability is, when he getting any types of damage, he will recover his HP by percentage, and with the CT up, and skill attack can be activated, but the requirement is when his HP is lower than 30%. So this skill is actually quite good. It is 100% activate anyway, and then there's no range limit. So if you are fighting against a long range attacker with high damage, you can use this reaction ability, but if the enemy is using the reaction block ability, this skill will be very useless, so beware. And then for the remaining reaction ability is, well, these 2 reaction ability is when you master his 5th gate, and both of them is a HP drain. And for the first one, it is a HP drain plus probability of stop status, but the range is 3x3 square within him. And then for this one, it's also a HP drain, but then with 3 turns, pierce resistance down and jump resistance down. And then the shooting range is 2, but it's a 1 straight line. So it's really depending on the situation. You can switch either one of the passive, yeah, and this one. So his reaction ability is really very good. There are 4 reaction ability you can choose. And then next is a support ability. It added as well the physical attack and the jump attack switch to all attack, so that all of his attack will be increased. And then with the Dragon Caliber main ability and side ability with unit lock for the jump attack and reduce the cast time. So you also can use him for the jump attack by using the side ability and with the charge time 2.5. So overall it's quite good. And then for the next passive is, it increases his slash attack, speed, dex, and poison damage up. So basically this passive is from the old Mizu and added as well the slash attack. Yeah, the rest is the same. So I think these 2 passive will be the best for him. But of course depending on the situation, you can switch this or this one to another passive, this one, to increase his move and jump so that he can move around easily. But then he has a very good moving skill, so it's optional. And then next is a master ability. Well, it increases his master HP, all attack, slash attack, and speed up. So this master ability is very good for him, yeah, overall. And then next is a Mementos. This is his first Mementos and it is a normal Mementos, and it increases his physical attack for the basic parameter. And then for the group skill, it increases the dex, speed, single attack, and area attack. And then if you max break this Mementos, it added as well the slash attack, so that it greatly increases his attack damage. And then next is a Breacher ability. From the start of the map, it increases his physical attack and critical, and greatly increases his accuracy. So this is a permanent buff, and then even if you max break this Mementos, there's no changes, so beware. And then next is a leader skill. For the Watatsumi Bumon or warriors, all of them will have HP plus 40%, physical attack plus 40%, physical defense plus 10%, and evasion plus 5%, and strong versus a grit, gluttony, and waff by 20%. So this year's skill is very good for the physical attacker with a bit evasion, yeah. And then for the next Mementos is, this is his second Mementos and it is a limited Mementos from the White Day event. Basically it's his Job Plus event. And then it increases his dex for the basic parameter. And then for the good skill, it increases his maximum HP, blind resistance, strong versus a wind, initial jewel, physical attack, and evasion. And then if you max break these Mementos, it added as well the fire units all attack up. So basically this Mementos is further increase his attack plus evasion, so it's quite good. And then for the Breacher ability is, it is a fire slash attack and HP drain some of the damage, and if the opponent have any bad status, the skill power greatly increase, and the shooting range is 1. So this skill is quite good if the opponent have any bad status, but the shooting range is only 1, so beware. And then if you max break these Mementos, the overall skill power increase, and it added as well the ignores the enemy reaction, and the skill usage increase. So it's a minor upgrade, but at least it ignores the enemy reaction ability, so it's quite good, but the shooting rate is still a 1, so beware. And then this is a leader skill. For the Watatsumi Bumon or warriors, all of them will have physical attack plus 30%, dex plus 30%, slash attack plus 20%, and evasion plus 10%, and strong versus a warp by 40%, and strong versus a grip by 20%. So this leader skill is a very offensive leader skill. It doesn't increase any HP, and it's very good for the evasion team. And then next is the gears. This armor is from his first own Mementos, and it increases his maximum HP, physical defense, and cast time reduce. But this cast time reduce a bit wasted, since his main ability doesn't have any cast time. Yeah, it's only the old skill. So this armor is not a compulsory to equip. You can switch with other armor like Ultima Muffler or HP Regen armor, or even evasion up gear. Yeah, either way. And then for the weapon ability is, it is a 3-hit fire slash attack, and strong versus a wind with probability of critical, and if the user is a fire unit, the skill damage increase and the shooting range is 4. So this skill is really nothing much. Seriously, there's no adjustment, and the jewel cost is 70. It's very big, and you only can use one time. And then for the next gear is, this weapon is from his second limited Mementos. It increases his initial jewel, physical attack, speed, and slash attack, and with the probability of clock cut status if you attack the enemy. So this weapon will be the best for him, I think. And this weapon only Creto and Leme can be equipped, so beware. And then next is the weapon ability. He can survive any attack for one time, and increase his physical attack, and deals the guts activate. So this skill is very good to use from the start, so that he will have the permanent physical attack up and deal the guts activate. But you only can use one time, so beware. And then for the next weapon ability is, it permanently increases his counter attack and can be stacked 5 times when he evades any attack. So basically, as long as he evades the attack, his counter attack damage increase. So it's quite good for the counter attack reaction ability. If you guys don't have this weapon, you can switch with any katana, like for example this one, also increase the physical attack and slash, or this one, increase the speed and attack, or this one, yeah, either way, with the HP recover skill. And then for the next gear is, this accessory you can get from the gear summon, and it is a 3-star accessory, and it increases his dex, speed, and evasion plus 10. So as I said earlier, it is very good to increase his evasion, so this is quite a good accessory for him. Or any accessory that increases his evasion, like slash evasion up, or any other evasion. Okay, next is the Kaigen Laser. It increases his maximum HP by 15% when you max level, and increase his physical attack for level 5, slash attack for level 10, speed increase for level 15, and strong versus a wind for level 10. So the overall status art is very offensive, especially against a wind unit. Okay, next is Shindi no Kefu. This group will unlock when you master off the gates of Creto, Leme, and Feirin. And then for level 1, it increases the slash attack, physical attack, and pierce resistance. And for level 2, it increases the speed and critical damage and evasion up. And for level 3, it increases the initial jewel, back attack, and HP up. So the overall status art is very good for Creto and Leme, these two characters, so that they will have the high damage. And then for Leme, we have the critical damage up. And then this is a seals or runes. Well, right now I equip him with physical attack up and area attack up, but of course you can switch with evasion up and single attack up or accuracy up. Yeah, either way. And then with physical attack and slash attack, and then the rest is anything you like. Okay, next is, I'm going to try out at the training arena, and then let's see how powerful he really is as an attacker and evasion unit. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check his status first. Well, I'm using his leader skill instead of the Mementos leader skill, and then it greatly increased the HP as you can see, but the rest is from the Mementos good skill and with the all attack. And then how about the normal attack? 6k normal attack, 6.6k, okay, just normal attack. And how about this skill? Okay, about 7k and 10k, okay. And how about this skill? about 9k and 13k. Strong versus a win. And this one, okay, 12k and 18k. What is this? And how about the side ability? This one, about 6k and 17k. What is this? And then how about the master ability? This one is from his armor weapon ability. Let's see the damage. Not bad, 15k and 24k. And how about the new Mementos BG ability? 12k and 17k. Okay, quite nice. Okay, next is I'm going to try the counter attack. And then let's see the damage. Okay, not bad, about 7k I think. Yeah, without any evasion. Yeah, about 7k, no evasion. So this is a normal damage without evasion. Okay, how about if I evade the attack? I stand here. And then let's see the damage increase by how much. Like evades, okay. And yeah, increase about 400. This one is attack. Yeah, anyway, increase about 400. So maybe after evades 5 times, increase about 2k, I think. Better than nothing for the weakness. Okay, next is I'm going to activate this slash attack up for 5 turns. And let's see the damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the normal attack first. Okay, not bad. And about 7k. Increase a bit. And how about this one? Yeah, increase a bit. Okay. And this one, about 9.3k and 13.5k. Okay. And this one, okay, near 13k and near 19k. Okay, quite high. And then how about this master ability? Okay, about 16k and 24k. Okay. And then lastly this one. Okay, and 18k. Okay, next is I'm going to activate this physical attack up. And then let's see the total damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's check his status first. Well, the physical attack is about 2.4k and it is a permanent buff until he activates the guards. And let's see the normal attack first. Ooh, about 8k and 8.5k. And how about this skill? Okay, not bad. And okay. And this one, 11k and 16k. And this one, 15k and 22k. And the master ability, this one, ooh, 19k and near 30k. Quite nice. And this one, 15k and 21k. Okay. Okay, lastly is I'm going to use this skill to reduce the opponent's slash resistance and fire resistance. Let's see the total damage increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the normal attack first. Ooh, 12k and 13k. And how about this skill? 14.5k and 20k. Okay. And this one, 17k and 24k. And this one, 24k and 34k somewhere. And the master ability, this one, near 30k and 43k. I think this is the highest damage of all. And how about this skill? Okay, 31k and 40k. And the damage increase if the opponent have any bad status. Okay, right now I'm using the Mementos leader skill that increase the evasion plus 10, and with the evasion runes another 10, and then I switched off the accessory to slash evasion up another 20. So let's see the evasion increase by how much with magic and slash. Let's start from the narrow magic. 56. It's still very risky, especially from the back is 100%. And how about using Beteru, this one, slash attack. Oh, well, as you can see it's lower because of the slash evasion up, but it's still very risky of course. Okay, next is I'm going to animate this evasion up, and with this permanent evasion up for 5 turns, let's see the evasion increase by how much. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the narrow again, this one. Ooh, reduce about 50%, I think. Quite a lot. But of course, if attacking from behind is still risky, but from the front is 6%. And how about using Beteru? I think it's 0%. Yeah. And how about from behind? Okay, 34% is still not bad. And then lastly is, I'm going to use this skill, but I need to wait for the 2 turns and see this permanent evasion up increase by how much with this. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's see the Beteru, this one. Okay, not bad, 90%. And if you're using the accuracy down, I think about 0%. Okay, next is narrow. Well, I think reduced by 15%. Yeah, 0%. And how about from behind? Yeah, about 15%. Well, as you can see, the magic attack is still quite risky, but if you're using the magic evasion gears, it will be about 21%, so it will be quite safe, and reduce the accuracy become 1% from behind. Same goes to the shooting attack evasion gear. So depending on which enemy you are fighting against with, you can switch around with the gear. So conclusion is, he suddenly become quite powerful out of nowhere thanks to the new skill changes and so, and then he's very good in evade the enemy attack, plus counter attack, plus tank, thanks to the target provoke and blind status and evasion up. Yeah, these 3. But then for arena and auto, I think he will not use the evasion up skill, so beware. And then second thing is, he's also very good against the raid boss thanks to the slash resistance down and fire resistance down, so that it will further increase his damage and out of the slash attacker like Ukachi or even Suzuka or Zaha, those characters. And then third thing is, his second new Mementos is good to have it since it increased the evasion and then with some of the bonus, but his first Mementos is an optional Mementos if you ask me. So if you really want to use him, try to get the new limited Mementos first. After that, you can slowly train him, Kaigen him, and master the 7 gate and so that he will become a very powerful unit end of the day. So I guess that's all about Creto. Thank you for watching this video. If you guys got any question about him, please comment. See ya, sayonara.
殺生は好むところではないが尋常に遅い部活だな侮られし者だまたいつか相まみえようまたいつか相まみえようまたいつか相まみえよう次は共に歩めると良いな。